What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I have a highly anticipated swatch and review. So you guys have seen the new Sally Hansen and Crayola Insta Dri polishes on my little shelf back here and you have been begging me to do a swatch and review and today I'm finally delivering. So I am showing you the 12 new Insta Dri polishes from the Sally Hansen Crayola collaboration that they have ongoing. So I didn't love the pastel collection that they came out with, even though I know a lot of you guys were super excited about it, but this collection is totally different. These are all metallic and I think metallic polishes are a lot easier of a formula to do than pastel shades, which are like notoriously difficult. So I was a lot happier with this collection, but before I spoil it, let me just get to the swatches. So as per usual, I'm just wearing base coat underneath all these swatches just to protect my natural nails. This is the Guardian base coat from Starly. I will link it down below. So the first color in the collection is Shimmering Blush, and this is sort of a raspberry pink kind of color. It's really stunning, very bright, very vivid color, and this one was pretty much a one coater. I actually think all of the polishes in this collection were one coaters. I do have short nails, but I did find that I threw on a second coat for all of the swatches that you guys are gonna see, but honestly I felt like they looked exactly the same with the first coat and the second coat, so I was honestly just super impressed with the formulas of these. They were all really consistent, really gorgeous, very easy to apply. Next up we have Big Dip O Ruby. I don't know what that name is supposed to reference. It sounds hilarious to me, but it's also kind of weird. Anyway, this one, I would describe this as more of like a dark brick red shade. As with all of the polishes, it is a metallic, so it just has that silvery kind of shimmer running throughout it. Again, pretty much a one coater. Didn't really need that second coat, but I threw it on just to see if it looked any different, and I was just really impressed with it. Next up we have Bittersweet Shimmer. I promise they're not all red shades, but the first three are kind of similar in the bottle. On the nail they do look totally different though. This one is kind of like a candy apple reddish color to me. It feels definitely like a nice summery red shade, but again, pretty much a one coater. Totally love the formula. These ones were just so easy to work with and I just love the colors in this collection. I thought they were all so gorgeous. You guys are gonna find that I'm repeating a lot of information here. That's just because, I don't know, they were all really consistent. I was very impressed with that. Next up we have Alloy Orange, and this one was actually a lot later in the bottle than it turned out to be on the nail. In the bottle it kind of looked like it was going to be like a summery kind of sherbet orange, but on the nail it kind of was more like a pumpkin-y fall kind of orange. That's the other thing I liked about this collection, is I feel like there are colors to carry you through the entire year, and I don't know, I was just really into that. But yeah, this to me definitely feels like a very fall orange because it's kind of that more muted brownish kind of orange rather than like a bright pastel-y kind of orange, but I was still very much into it. I just don't know if this is necessarily the season to wear it. Next up we have Metallic Sunburst, and this one was actually a lot more metallic than the previous colors that I've showed you and some of the ones I'm going to be showing you later. This one was actually more of a true metallic gold shade, whereas the others were kind of more like a color that were just really saturated with a silver shimmer to kind of give them a metallic feel, but this one was definitely like a straight up metallic. So it's like a super yellowy gold, again a one coater. You might want to be a little bit careful with application because it can get a little bit streaky, but I noticed that that fades a lot when it dries, so you don't have to be too careful, but again, totally love this one. Next up we have SHEEN Green, and this one is a metallic green polish. This one was like a super light bright green, which I was totally into. This one kind of feels like a springy, maybe summery color for me. I've complained to you guys before that I just don't think there are enough green polishes in the world, so I'm always happy to have another green. I wish there was also a dark green as well. This is the only one that I found wasn't 100% opaque in the first coat. On the second coat I did reach full opacity and it was mostly opaque on the first coat, but I found it was just a tiny bit patchy just around the top. I still like this one. I thought it was really nice. I feel like this is going to be good for nail art. Next up is Metallic Seaweed. This one's probably my favorite in the whole collection. It's kind of a metallic teal shade and oh my gosh, this color is just absolutely beautiful. You guys know if they had like a nice purple in this collection I would be all over it, but this one is just absolutely stunning. I want to do some like mermaid nail art with this. I am feeling it. It's making me want to go back to blue hair, which I'm not going to do, but oh man, I think this color is so gorgeous. Again, it was a one coater. This is what it looks like with two coats, just so you can see what that looks like, but totally into it. Next up we have Bedazzled Blue. I actually thought this one was going to be purple. I don't know why because the cap is blue, but this is just a really gorgeous primary blue metallic shade. Just another super stunning color, another one coater. I did throw on a second coat as I did with all of the swatches to just show you guys what that looked like, but it looked totally the same with one coat and with two coats. So, and this collection, all of the polishes are actually really nice and thick. Sometimes I don't want to do one coat because the polish feels so thin that it doesn't really feel like it's protecting my nails, but these ones are thick enough that you can just do one coat and it just feels like a full manicure. Next up we have Raspberry Berry, which is like a really warm toned purpley fuchsia kind of color. I do kind of wish that they had a more cool toned purple, but this one is still super pretty. It just to me feels kind of more like a pink shade than a purple shade. You guys know I'm obsessed with purple polishes. This one also to me felt like it wasn't going to be opaque in the first coat, but once I threw on the second coat it did look exactly the same, so I guess it was full opacity. The color was just a little bit lighter than I expected it to be, but again, just really nice formula, really beautiful color. Next up we have Deep Space Sparkle, and oh my gosh, this is another shade that I totally love. It kind of lies somewhere between purple and gray, and it's metallic obviously, but it just has such a nice shine to it. I felt like this one was a lot more dimensional than the other colors in this collection. I'm not sure if it was kind of because it sort of looks purple and it sort of looks gray, and it kind of has like a little bit of a bluish hue to it as well, but I was just really impressed with this one. This one I would actually recommend doing two coats, not because it wasn't fully opaque, but just because it makes the color look a little bit deeper and a little bit more, I don't know, duochrome-y. Next we have Sonic Silver, and this is really a true silver in the collection. I did find that the first coat was a little bit light, but I would still consider this a one coater, so I think it's going to be really good for nail art, especially for stamping. I was really into this color. It's a little bit darker than I expected from the bottle. Like it's more of like a, almost like a gunmetal kind of color, but I did think it was really gorgeous. I didn't really think it matched that yellowish gold color though, so I'm not sure that I would wear them together, even though I do like pairing silver and gold for some types of nail art. Still really into this one. And lastly we have Blast Off Bronze. I hate to end on a bad note, but this one kind of fell flat for me. This is a brown metallic, but I kind of wish that it was a bronze. I feel like this just looks like a brown nail polish that they added shimmer to, and I was really hoping that there would just be like a really nice bronze or maybe like a rusty color or something like that. This doesn't really feel like a color that I would wear on its own. I do love brown nail polishes. I just feel like the shimmer in it kind of just, I don't know, throws me off. I'd love to know what you guys think though. If you're into it or if you're not into it, maybe I'll throw up a poll. I don't know. Alright, so that's it for the polishes. I don't think you need all of them because a lot of them are super similar, but I think all of the colors are really good and I don't think you can go wrong. I love that they're all pretty much one coaters. I think they'll be great for stamping if you guys do that with your nail art. If not, I think it's good for pretty much any type of nail art because having one coat opacity is just really good to have. So really into it. Like I said, don't think you need them all because a lot of them are like kind of similar, but yeah, I really like them. So thumbs up from me. I believe these are exclusively available at Walmart. I will link on the Sally Hansen website where you can buy them. I think it's directly from Walmart on the Sally Hansen website though. But yeah, so that'll all be linked down in the description below. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like my swatch and review videos. Leave me a comment letting me know what other collections you want to see. I know you guys have been asking me about the new OPI collection. I am getting those soon, so I will review it as soon as I get them. That's it, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! So unless you guys are living under a rock, you probably already know today's fun fact, which is that I made a new collaboration nail polish set with Starly. So if you guys haven't watched that, I'll link the video up here. I'm so happy that you guys are loving the collection. And I will say the top favorite so far seems to be Diamond Rain, which I happen to be wearing right now. It's a good color, so I can understand why you guys love it so much. I'm just super excited for you guys to get the stickers. I know that's like the dumbest thing to be excited about, but I'm just like really excited about the stickers because I think they're so pretty. That's it, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.